Hey, what is going on, guys? AusNaminator here. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to Rise of Industry, and we're now in Alpha 6.1, which has brought with it some new post-processing. It's improved the AI's road placement, and there's also a new camera mode, and there's a bunch more adjustments and improvements featured in this patch. So without further ado, we're currently about to set up our chicken meat delivery for our contract here. So we're going to go into destination, set that up, contracts, wholesaler, and then we just completed, we were using raw rubber, was it? Oh no, cotton, that's it, cotton, and we'll send that back to the hardware store. So we've got that set up, and you may notice a bit of a change in the color palette. They've actually adjusted some of the color grading for the game now, and there's also a new game mode if you press F8, which gives you a complete top-down view, so you can play like this if you prefer. And then we can press F8 to switch back. So let's put all our information cards back on. So we needed to get some more water over here to this orchard, which I'm thinking we might need another siphon, but I think we're actually researching extra harvesters, aren't we? Yeah, coastal harvesters, they'll be coming up soon after grapes, etc. So let's go on to 2x speed and get things moving. We do have our oil and sand collecting over here. So Edington is still stagnating. And now that we're not using our AI competitors, that it doesn't have what they plan to produce. Oh, look, we're prospering now. Okay, so we're bringing in a decent amount of oil. Partially supplied, partially supplied. That's all moving along nicely. I'm thinking we might want to get into glass at some stage, but that requires sand and coal. There is a coal surplus up here we could tap into, but we need the permit for this area here. They've also changed a bit of the styling up for the income and expenses screen here. So you don't just have a massive long number scrolling across the screen. They've scaled it down a bit. So we've currently got 9.62 million in the bank so far. Now once grapes come in, I want to start supplying the farmers market with the grapes as well. And we may want to get some hops and stuff going as well. So I'm thinking we might create a new farm section and keep it separated from this, because otherwise this warehouse is just going to become overflowed. Now we can actually control the incoming and outgoing products. So if we only wanted, say, the berries to receive water, but we didn't want the berries to go to the warehouse, we can adjust that all up. Nice, 3 out of 7 delivered so far. So let's come down here. What were we going to supply? We wanted to do hops and maybe some more berries, because we're only partially supplying that. Because what do we have so far? Let's have a look over here. Food. We haven't researched hops. Maybe we'll get them on the go. And vegetables. It's got wheat and berries. Livestock. Chicken soup. We won't worry about that just yet. Drinks. We've got oranges and apples. Okay, I think we'll be good for that. So we'll get down some more. We've got a nice coastline over here that we could utilize. So we're going to place down a water siphon over here. Maybe just there. And then we'll just place down those there, and we'll get the roads connected up. Like so. And we're going to need a new warehouse down here. Logistics is what I want. Warehouse. We'll place that just a bit up so that we can get a decent amount here, so we're not wasting any of the catchment area on the water there. So we've got our warehouse there. We'll want to go to roads. I'm just going to bring this straight down here, I think. Connect that up, and we'll connect in the warehouse there. Perfect. We will flatten this land here as well, but we won't do that just yet. So we're going to supply more berries. So we'll get down another farm. Berries is at a plantation. 1, 2, 3, 4. They should do. Oh no, I've done that wrong. Let's just do that again. I wanted it 1 over. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. And then we can rotate it that way. They've actually also changed the way that items hover above the ground. They used to be an entire full tile above, but now they're only half a tile, so it's easier to take notice of where you're placing a building. Okay, we'll add another field if we can fit it in. No, we can't. We'll wait for that to start producing before we start adjusting the land, etc. So we'll get our berries set up to go to the farmer's market. Gameplay alert. Contract has successfully been completed. Fantastic. So let's head over here and set back up our chicken. This is one thing I wish it did automatically, is automatically switched it back once you complete a contract. So if you change it to the warehouse for the contract, it automatically switches back to the last target. That would be quite helpful, rather than having to set it up manually every time, and sometimes you forget, and then you're storing up chicken meat that you can't send out. Okay, so we've got more berries over here. What else did we want to supply? Hops, we were going to research. Grapes are on the research queue, weren't they? Or are they being completed? No, they're up next. I'm going to increase our monthly R&D up to 250, just so that we can speed that up a bit. How much would it cost to flatten this land here? So we wouldn't need to go all the way back there. 500,000. Okay, we'll do it. And we'll add down more fields. Here. Oh, I didn't go. That's better. Perfect. So storage is going well. That should hopefully increase our products stored. We could also get down another wheat farm, which we could put on this other side here. Crop farm. Let's line it up with that one. Oh, that just fits in there. That's nice. And we'll just flatten this land. Like so. And then we can add down our fields. Perfect. And we'll go destinations. Wheat to the farmer's market. That should help out with that. We may need some more water, which we'll place down shortly. Just see how we're going on the water though. That's got some stored. We may need another siphon, so let's place down another water siphon. Once we complete that research, we should be fine. Using the 2 siphons that we've got, we can add down some more harvesters to go with it. Beautiful. Let's get down our road tiles. Don't worry, pathing alert has been completed, fixed up. Our livestock fields are coming along. Oh, to Dorking. Where's Dorking? Dorking is over there. We could do that for almost 500,000. Cotton? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go in here. Cotton set to contract. Dorking. Beautiful. Alright, how are we going on the hardware side? We're coming up to the end of our month here. We could get down some more oil and sand harvesters, but I think what we'll do is we'll wait until the research has been completed for our harvesters. Come on. This is taking too long. Let's up it to a mill. Even though we're not making that much money, we do have some in reserve that we can just, so that we can get some of this research out the way. Some of this research that seems necessary. Yeah, see, that's down. That's a tier 3 research. That's holding us up. Because it takes longer. It's 1.8 mil that it costs to research. Come on. That's almost completed. Right. Looks like we've got our water resupplied to our orchard here, which is good. It is waiting on some more. good. That's been researched. We can add on our land harvesters and we'll tone down that back to 250. Perfect. So now we can get down some more livestock fields. Let's go into terraforming. We just need some more land here so that we can add down some more fields. Oh, we're going to be able to fit that. Oh, there we go. It's a bit misshaped, but that's alright. That'll increase our production of chicken meat and eggs, which we can start supplying to farmers market. Oh, they're starting to grow now. They're expanding down in this direction. I hope as the town grows closer to our industries that it doesn't affect our influence, because that would be quite annoying if you had to reorganize because the town decided to grow in range of your industries. Plenty of water sitting here. There's plenty sitting at the berry field. We're just waiting on the wheat. It's not too bad. Farmers market. Definitely getting up there now. Okay. Orchid fields are being researched. That's good. We've got grapes now. That should be completed. So we'll get that down as well. Farms. How close? Okay, we can't go any further that way. So what we might do is place it down here instead. It's alright, you don't need water for that. Oh no. Done the wrong thing. Grapes are at an orchid. Yeah, that's it. And we don't have the research for that. That's better. Send that over there. Grapes. Destinations. Grapes to the farmer's market. That contract has been completed, so we can start sending our cotton back to Edington. Cotton, there you are. Back to the hardware store. Okay, how are we going? Still waiting on those orchid fields so we can get our coastal harvesters down. More, because we're going to need some more over here, but I don't want to put down more water siphons. Just want the harvesters themselves. Let's speed up to 3 times speed. Rather than using up our money. We are making an okay profit. We got a decent influx of money there because of our completed contract. Edington, how are you doing? You still prospering? Good. Oh, more things are being built. Well, that looks like a fire station there. Nice. Little details like that. Okay. Gather a storage. Now we're on to coastal harvesters. We are still making some money, so it's good to see. Water's being stored up here at the crop farm. Berry plantation has plenty. But we're still waiting for some at the orchid. We're going to need some more over there for the rubber. Okay. Then hops will be our next target because that's next on the research tree. Do they accept fish? No. Okay. It's a shame. Alright, we've got our extra research completed. I want to bring this back. Nope, nope, nope. Bring that back in line. Like so. No, 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 no. Flatten. Like so. There we go. Add down our harvesters there, there, and there. Let's connect up the roads for those ones down there. Perfect. Oh wait, we've got a new contractor. Oh, we missed it. Damn. That's a shame. Oh well. Let's go back down to 2 speed now that we've got that. We should have an influx of water now, so that should start supplying our orchid here. They're getting some water. They've still got water in storage, which is good. That'll start supplying. We can get some more water over here as well. Add down a harvester. Maybe we'll go over this side to start with, because this one won't have as large a range. Go. That should be enough for now. We'll see how that goes. Autosave. Good. Right, that's moving along. How are we doing over here? Farmers market. See, now we've got 12 out of the 13 that they require every 15 days. So that's almost fully supplied, the berries there. Grapes will start producing soon. And we'll get some hops on the go as well. Right, let's see. Did we research extra harvesters for these yet? Oh, yep, we've got the coastal ones. So we can start supplying more sand. This warehouse isn't being overflowed, is it? No. Good. I may have chosen poorly there. Just flatten this bit here. Just so we can get a road in. Actually, I might flatten it back just in case we want to add down some more. There we go. Road. Go that way and then into there. Construction alert. Oh, no, we've fixed that. R&D alert. That's all moving along nicely. Good, our orchid is supplied with water. Bad maintenance. Oh no, road speed has been reduced by 25% and dispatch cost has gone up by 25%. Well, that's not helpful. We can add more fields over here. Get that down. Perfect. How are we doing over here? Good. We don't have an influx of overflow of products, which is good to see. Which means our ratios seem to be close enough. Not perfect, but close enough. Right. That's coming in nicely. Got wheat coming in. Good. Now, what was next that we were planning? We don't have much money left. I think we're going to get into taking out another loan soon. Because once this town grows big enough and we get a new, or a tier 2 or tier 3 store, we'll start providing that with products. That'll increase our profit margin drastically. Oh, look! We have something new, a liquor store. What do they want? They want beer. Requires wooden barrels, hops, and yeast. They want vodka, potato, yeast, and wooden barrels. They want wine, which requires grapes, hard cider, apples, and sugar, and brandy, wine, and bottles. Okay. Let's take a look. That requires 4 apples and 2 sugar to create our hard cider. That is 106,000. Oh my goodness, 1.5 million for a lot of brandy? Oh yeah. Then we've got wine, which we could do as well. We've got grapes growing, which we could actually place down another field. Yeah, I think that's going to be our target. We'll also get hard cider on the go, because we're going to need apples for that and sugar. So do we have those researched? Probably not. Let's go back to food. Drinks, no drinks. Apples. And we need sugar. Also research oranges just to get them cleared out the way. Nice, I haven't seen a liquor store before. I was hoping for a diner, but liquor store, that brandy looks quite intriguing. Okay, let's see. How are we going with the grapes? Partially supplied. I'm not sure how many we're supplying, but... Anything sitting here? Nope, that's all moving along. I'm thinking we might get down another orchard. Nope, orchard. More grapes. And we'll see if we can produce the wine. Place that down. Road. All the way along. Now we just need to get that moving. Okay, that's looking good. Hardware store. That's all moving along nicely. We've actually increased their demand, I think. 17, 17, and 17 now. Pretty sure it was 13. Apples, we can get apples as well. Just thinking. If we add down our factories and stuff down here, our breweries and distilleries, wherever they are, there they are. Place them down here. Once pollution comes into the game, we're definitely going to have to move that somewhere else. But also, once traffic comes into the game, this is going to get quite hectic. Because if you look at... It's hard to demonstrate, but look at all these trucks that are right on top of each other. That's going to create quite a traffic jam once that comes into effect. These guys are filling up on water. Good. So we've got enough. Oh, that's lapsed now. Upkeep is back down. So that's going to increase our production. Autosave in progress. Okay, now I just want to get... Oh wait, the did I not research? Oh, I needed to go into liquor and research it. Wine. Cancel the oranges. I want to get wine on the go. And hard cider, that's what we're going to need. Potatoes. And yeast. Yeast requires berries and sugar. And then we'll add down drinks, oranges. We'll put them back on the list. And then we'll get the brandy on the research. How are we going here now? I always check it just as we've sold a whole bunch. So it's hard to see our ratios that we're supplying. But these are produced every 30 days. 2 every 30 days. Times that by 5 fields that we've got. Here we go, we've got 6 stored so far. 7, and it's coming up to first half of the month. So we're not doing too bad on that. Oh, another fire station. Do they really need them that close? Okay, once we start supplying this liquor store, we're going to be rolling in the money. Wine is on the research. Okay, well I think that's going to be the perfect point to leave this episode of Rise of Industry. In the next episode, hopefully we'll complete our wine research and we'll start producing our wine to start supplying it to the liquor store here in Edington at 114,000 per unit. And then we'll have a look at how we make brandy, which looks like it's going to require wine and bottles. I'm guessing bottles is going to require glass, which we will need coal at some stage for glass. So we'll have to... Oh wait, something's wrong over here. Oh, that one's not hooked up. Better hook that up. There we go. Okay, if you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to drop a like. Feel free to leave your tips and suggestions down in the comments section below. If you'd like to see more Rise of Industry and other gaming and modding content, don't forget to click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you get notified on when I post a new video. Thank you very much for watching, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.